All right, everybody. Hey, this lesson is called Twin Powers. It's from the MVP Curriculum Module 2, Lesson 5. We want to look at some of the key skills that you guys need to know from this lesson. Before you leave, you should be able to explain why raising a positive number to a negative power doesn't result in a negative answer. So I want to keep that thought, that question in mind as you're going through the lesson and be able to formulate a response. All right. First thing you want to be able to do is a power of a fraction property. Okay. So when we have something like this here, 3/4 to the second, there's a couple different ways you can do it. Okay. This first one I will show you using the exponent property here. So this means we have two of them, right? So we have 3/4 times 3/4. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay, like this. Okay. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. And notice it says your answer will still be a fraction, but not contain an exponent. No exponents here. And we want to be able to simplify if possible. Now 9/16 is already simplified. You cannot divide 9 and 16 by any factor in common. So we would leave it as 9/16. Okay. The second operation here can be done the same way. Okay. We have 2/5. And we have this 4 times, right? So there's 2, there's 3, and then finally 4. All right, so 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. In other words, 2 to the 4th power is 16. Okay, and then 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. And 125 times 5 is 625. Okay, you always want to try to simplify fractions. Okay, another way you can do this is, let's take a look at number 4 here. 4 to the 3rd power. Okay, in other words, 4 times 4 times 4, and 3 to the 3rd power. So you might already know 4 to the 3rd power is 64, and 3 to the 3rd power is 27. If you know that, you didn't have to write out each of these steps. Okay. All right, let's try applying the division rule for exponents. Use a calculator to check your work. So our division rule states that when you are dividing, just like in the last one here, we know that the exponent tells us how many times we multiply. When we're dividing, we subtract the exponents. Okay, so let's see here. We have 3 to the second, so you can write this as a common base. Since the 3 and the 3 are the same, we say that these are common bases. So 2 minus, and don't forget this -1, very important. Okay, so we have 3. 2 minus a negative is the same as plus. So this is 3 to the 3rd power. And just like our last one, we know that that equals 27. Go ahead and try B on your own. Try 3 on your own. And that is some of the big skills that we're learning here in this lesson. And we want you to be able to feel comfortable and confident in simplifying using these two properties. Okay? That's it for today. I hope you got something out of it. And remember, any questions, come to office hours. See you then.